up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about my MT and I guess VC situation in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM and why I've got 2.1 million MT just sitting in my collection, right? Waiting for one specific card, which we will get to in a second. But before we do that, guys, like we're I don't want to say we're running out of time, but time's ticking, right? You got 7 days basically by the time you guys see this video to complete whatever game modes that you're wanting to get done. And so again, even for myself, obviously I'm slowly grinding, you know, the specific game modes. I'm trying to get, you know, certain things done, certain things accomplished. But at the end of the day, one of my main goals that I still have left here is you know, is in Triple Threat Park, right? And I've said it in the past, but I'm trying to get to 350 Triple Threat Park wins by next Friday, so I do get this Season 2 mode completion reward for some more Legend badges. And, you know, today I've been grinding my win streak. I did get my win streak done, so, you know, I've added some extra MT to my collection, some badges, all of these things, you know, to help my MT count. And if you get, you know, the 20 game win streak every day, you're just adding that MT into your collection, right? You do get a Hall of Fame badge along the way, unpluckable. I don't even know if I'm gonna apply that, but obviously could apply that badge to whoever. But more importantly, you do get the extra MT to add to your collection. I'm grinding rep, and at the end of it, I will be adding, at the end of it, some legend badges to my collection. So that's kind of the one thing that I do want to tell you guys that is important, that again, I'm super in tune to, or passionate about, is grinding my park win streak every day. Hey, there's chills packs in the park win streak as well. So Alex Caruso, one of the best amethysts in the game, I got for absolutely free today for getting 10 wins in a row. Just an extra incentive for you guys to grind out your park win streaks. But that's all besides the point. Yes, Alex Caruso is fantastic. He's great. He's a free card now that I can add to my collection. Awesome, fantastic. But look at the MT count, guys. It's going crazy. We're at 2.1 million MT. And again, I've got these things up on the auction house. But what are we saving up for? Well, this is pending, right? The leak pending, you know, the content not being crazy, which again, if I go on to 2K database, I can kind of see that, you know, the content for the next little while. And I personally don't think it's anything crazy. So I guess I can't see the content, but I can see the hidden gems that we that we still don't have as far as pink diamonds. And I don't think those cards are anything crazy. So I'm saving for Julius Erving. Now, 2 million MT is not getting me Julius Erving. He is, in my opinion, the best card in the game. And I know 2 million MT is not doing the job. It's not doing the trick. And so that's who I'm saving for, right? That's why each and every week when I grind the game, get some MTs, sell some badges, whatever I do grind for, this is the guy that I'm ultimately trying to get. Now, where does he fit in my squad? I don't know, because I love my Scottie Pippen. I guess he'd play over Andrew Wiggins right now, probably is where he's at. But it's just like, at the end of the day, that is the card that I think can take my squad to the next level, right? Like, I love my squad. I think my squad is great, but Dr. J is that card that I'm really saving up for. A lot of people might be like, Ty, what about Wemby? I don't think Wemby changes anything for my squad. And the only thing that I think would change anything on my squad is if we see, like, let's say a Galaxy Opal. And again, this is not going to happen, but if we see like a Galaxy Opal, I think power forward is my biggest position of need. If we see a Galaxy Opal power forward, that is really like game-breaking, game-changing good. Now again, I don't think that's probably going to happen anytime, at least soon, but that would be the only thing that I'd be like, okay. Or if we saw like Galaxy Opal Giannis, right? Like, he would be a card that I'd have to definitely hesitate on. Or, you know, even like a Galaxy Opal, you know, I don't know, like anybody at the power forward position that could maybe like change things around. Or heck, maybe even like a Galaxy Opal Paul George. This could be a card that we could possibly get here, I don't know, around Christmas or something, that could change things around. These are the only other things. Like if we could get like a Galaxy Opal SGA, somebody like this, right? And I know I've already got the Pink Diamond SGA who I love, but somebody like this could be somebody that I could possibly save up for that would maybe be better than Dr. J. But at the end of the day, I'm not super worried about it, because even this Paul George card, is he better than Dr. J? Maybe, right? Because his movement's good, all of those types of things. But I gotta be honest, I think Dr. J is just as good as this type of a card, because if you look at the Julius Erving card, which again, it's crazy he's came out this far, long ago, but if you look at what he provides, guys, badge-wise is fantastic, movement-wise incredible, release-wise so good. This card's got everything. And so that's really where I'm at with things. It's like, yeah, I could wait and hopefully maybe eventually get a guy like Paul George. Hopefully maybe upgrade, those types of things. But at the end of the day, I don't know how much better it gets than this Dr. J card. I genuinely don't. I think that this card is so good, so elite, release-wise, movement-wise, dunking-wise, that I think it will be worth my time to save up, I don't know however much MT it is, because this card is 4 million MT, but I'm just going to keep stacking, and then hopefully by the end of it, be able to afford Dr. J, because again, I think he is going to be the best shooting guard in the game for quite some time. Right? And if you look at my squad, you could say, oh, Ty, you need a better backup small forward. Why don't you go get Cooper Flagg? Cooper Flagg would improve my squad. I'm not going to sit up here and act like he wouldn't, but is it anything game-changing, game-breaking? I mean, not unless I get one with like 10 legend badges, right? If I'd end up getting this Cooper Flagg, which I could, right? Like, it's definitely an option. Then obviously you're looking at a card that could change things around. But again, that's just a big if right now for me. So those are the options, I guess, that I am working through. And again, if I could get a Cooper Flagg with 10 legends and 25 Hall of Famers, that's a tough card to pass up for sure. And I don't even love Cooper Flagg's player model player build, but you give me all of these, then you're looking at a card that can obviously play at just an insanely high level. But those are the things that I've got to be thinking about. And again, for me, it's just so hard because I do think Dr. J is that elite level. I do think he is a card that I can play for, months and months and months and months. So I guess for me, am I trying to save for Dr. J? Yes. But if the right opportunity does present itself, I'm not opposed to getting a guy like Cooper Flagg. Heck, I'm not opposed if they drop a Galaxy Opal Paul George to pivoting to him, those types of things. But right now, I'm pretty set in stone on trying to save for Dr. J, right? Like that's kind of where my mindset is at, and that's kind of what I've been saving MT for. Really, the backup, shooting guard, small forward positions, I do think are the biggest needs. And again, I like Bazelis, but let's be honest, like I said with this Cooper Flagg, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this Cooper Flagg. I might bid on him just because, again, he is literally ridiculous. But if I'm able to get a Cooper Flagg like that, then obviously, again, he walks circles around the Bazelis that I currently do have. So those are the things that obviously I can look at and think about for myself and think about, does a guy like Cooper Flagg really change things for me, or should I again just save up for a guy like Dr. J? These are the things that I think about, that I need to take into consideration, because these are the things that matter in a big time way that I again have to definitely think about. So that's kind of where I'm at with things right now, and that's kind of why things haven't really changed in my squad. Like I did get Shea, I added Braun, like my squad has really honestly leveled up a couple of weeks ago, got Penny, but since then it really hasn't changed a whole bunch. I've just been stacking MT, grinding rep. Like look at my rep, guys. I'm almost halfway to Diamond 2, which again doesn't seem like the biggest deal in the world, but I'm low-key, grinding rep, because yeah, I don't get much at Diamond 2, but at Diamond 3, once I get there, I'll get 250,000 MT. And then again, what am I really grinding rep for? Well, I want the legend badges. And again, I'm a long ways from getting them, but every Hall of Fame badge, every legend badge in the game, those are things that are going to be super nice when I do ultimately get there, which again, it's going to be a while. I'm not really close in my team rep, but those are the things that obviously I do think about right now. So that's the position I'm in currently. And again, the cards that I'm saving for. Dr. J is obviously the card that I'm really wanting, but I'm not gonna lie, like I'd be lying to you guys to say that this Cooper Flagg didn't have my attention. I mean, you're looking at 10 legends with 25 Hoffs. Like that's a plug and play option for sure. So these are again the things that I'm thinking about, the things that I'm like, okay, could this Cooper Flagg play for months? Maybe, right? Like these are the things I'm obviously thinking about, taking into consideration. And my main goal is just trying to slowly improve the squad, right? Like if I got that Cooper Flagg, another thing I could think about is, could that Cooper Flagg play the 4, right? Would he be my best 4? I don't know, right? Like I guess I could play him in my 5-man at that power 4 position, and maybe that would be the best option for me. But again, these are the things that I'm thinking about. These are the things that obviously make these decisions tough for me. Is again, I'm trying to figure out what the best thing for my King of the Court road is. And most people are not in that, aren't thinking, in that train of thought. So those are kind of the things for me right now that I've got to weigh. I've got to weigh the pros. I've got to weigh the cons. obviously, again, for me, it's just tough because I really do think Dr. J is that elite level. I do think Dr. J is that type of a card that, you know, if you can get like a guy like Dr. J, he can play for a very long time. Like, I think he genuinely is the real deal. But again, is he worth getting over a Soup Cooper Flagg? Like, those are the things that I've obviously got to weigh, got to think about for myself. But I did want to kind of update you guys on, again, where my squad was at MT-wise. I am grinding my park win streak every day now. Like, that's something I do think that is super important for me to continue to play, continue to grind, obviously, and hopefully in the end, it'll be worth it, right? Grind and rep, getting my extra Hall of Fame badges, and just hopefully by the end of it, it will be worth it. So that's really where I'm at with things. You guys can let me know your thoughts on things down below in the comments. Is it worth my time to save up for Dr. J, or should I go get a guy like Cooper Flagg? Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.